Alright everyone, welcome back to a brand new Good or Bad. Today guys, welcome with the game Kingdom Come Deliverance. And should you buy it? Should you not? The pros, cons, etc. You get the picture. When I started playing this game guys, I thought of Oblivion, The Witcher, and a few other RPG titles all mixed into one. But then there was a uniqueness, and it was pretty cool. This game is a one-of-a-kind experience. I do want to say that. It is. There are no other titles like it. It is a game where it depends on its realism. There are a ton of bugs. I just want to be right off the bat. This game has a lot of bugs, a lot of little issues, but at its current state, it is still better than those bugs. It is still better than those issues, like graphics, frame rate, a lot of clipping, a lot of little audio, combat, stuff like that. It's a lot of them. It's kind of like Mass Effect Andromeda a few months in with the bugs, but it does not take away from the experience because it is still good. First off, I do want to talk about the combat. The combat is one of a kind. The best way I could describe it is think of For Honor times 4. You have like a radio wheel where you must choose an area to attack on your opponent, but then you have to counter what your opponent is doing in front of you. He could have a shield, so you don't know if he's holding it this way and the sword this way, so you have to basically master the art of swords craft or whatever in this game, and it takes hours upon hours just to get a hang of it because of how in-depth it is. It is not a simple combat. You do not just mash a button. You have to truly be a swordsman when you're playing this game. It is crazy. It's not like a quick combat system. It is slow, clunky, and that's not a bad thing. The way it's built, it makes it realistic. When you're having a giant like iron sword, you're not just swinging it like super quick. You have to like swing it. It's slow, you know, but there's force behind it, and you feel that force when you're in a one-on-one battle. And that is a huge buff for this game. The combat is unique, to say at least. It is one of the more unique combat systems I've played in the past 5 years. It really is. You got a bow and arrow, you got a ton of different weapons, and it is just unique. It's fun too. Once you get a hang of it, it is a very fun combat system because every battle is like a boss battle. And I love that about the game. The next big thing is the level design, the world design, the characters, the story. All of those things factored into a great design team. No joke. This game has probably one of the more realistic what's the right word for this? The most realistic world set in the era that it is portrayed. It is meant to be portrayed in the 1300s, 1400s Europe, and they did an incredible job with the scenery, with the voice acting, with the costumes, with everything that this game has to offer. It is spot on. It truly is. They went to locations and crafted the game from real life locations, real stories, real books, real paintings, to give the best portray of this era. And if you look at the screen, like you look at the game, it is well done. It is very well done. More than most games. Other games, you know, they don't do that. They take levels and they create them. They create them imagination, but these levels are created through real world locations, real world places, how it would have looked, and that is very impressive. Super impressive. The next thing you know is the story, the characters, everyone's unique. I am about 15 hours in, or 15, 20 hours, something like that, and this game does feel unique, to say at least. There are no doppelgangers, whatever it's called. Yeah, there's no like clones of the same person. Every character is a unique character with great facial animations. They can be buggy at times, but that's just a sync issue. Other than that, they are so on point. It is insane how well it's done. And that portion of the game allows it to live on and keep getting fun. And just, it's the life of a game. And they've done a great job with it. It has side quests, kind of like The Witcher, where they're very unique. You want to do them all. You want to have fun with it. That's what Kingdom Come Deliverance has done amazingly well, because you have the world that is perfectly portrayed in the 1400s, but then you have the characters and the side quests and a great combat system that allows you to enjoy everything together. The game is unforgiving. To save, there is no quick save. You have to drink potions, which are very rare. You have to like sleep at night. The day and night cycle is insane. You have to eat. You got to get your nourishment. If you eat too much, you become like bloated, and you don't. It's like the amount of mechanics or systems within this title is insane, to say at least. I've never seen a game with this amount of mechanics. Never before in my life. I've never have. It's crazy. Every little thing in this game has like 3 pages of instructions. To pick a lock, to combat has like a book on it. Everything, cooking, this, that, whatever it may be, it has multiple layers of instructions because of how in-depth the game is. It is realistic, so you can do really whatever you want, and there will be consequences. So the way you talk, the way you go about the world does affect you and your story, which is another just a great aspect of the game. There are some negatives, and it really is the bugs. Truly, it is the bugs. There are some things with, like pacing, but the type of game it was very hard to put this in here because the game is meant to be grand. It's meant to last a while. So pacing is an issue where it might take you like 5 hours just to leave the town after do one quest. And that is a long time, not gonna lie, but every part of the quest, every part of talking, it is interactive. It is doing something. But some people might say, well, it takes too long just to do something. But that is one issue I feel like, is the pacing. It could be better. There are no difficulties. It is just one difficulty, and that's realistic. Truly, that's all it is. Optimization, that goes with the bugs, it's pretty... Well, the game looks amazing, so I kind of see why the optimization is not as good as it should be, but still, it could be a lot better. And really, overall, guys, that there's not a lot of bad things about this game. I'm not gonna lie. It is just a very unique title that if you want to have fun in a new experience, I would recommend buying it, because no other game is like it. If you like an RPG, if you want to just have fun, this is a game for you. You can spend a lot of hours on this and you will be hooked. No joke. You will be hooked. There's horses, horse riding, hunting, cooking, anything you want, you can do. And that is just the best part of the game, where it's realistic. There's no character creation. You just spawn this guy. You're just this guy. You're just having fun. That really is, well, there's more to it a lot, but that's just, once you get to a certain point. But, you guys, trust me, I would give this game a 9 out of 10. on a rating of myself. The game has bugs, but look past those because it does not hinder the game in any way. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like down below, subscribe for more, and stay tuned for some more videos. And as always, this has been 2x2, and I'll see ya next time.